Hey guys, this is Ellie with your 24th of December weekly forecast for all the signs. If you would like a private reading with me, do use the link below, or hypnosis to facilitate permanent change. Again, link below. Now, over Christmas, we do have vouchers and 50% off. Go to www.hypnoully.com. So, again, this has happened again the last 3 weeks in a row, pulling out one card for finance, two have come out. So, we're starting with the Nine of Wands, and this is Sagittarius, Aries or Leo, and this is about okay, I've put my money in there, I've put my investments in there, I'm doing this to expand what it is that I'm doing, and I'm waiting for the numbers. I've worked hard, I'm waiting for a positive response, a yes or a no, or waiting on eggshells to find out, has this worked, am I getting the response that I wanted? Now, good news in time for Christmas, you'll find that things are working very well. You've got the Page of Wands here, which is about success. It is about that launching that artistic project that you've been working on. So what was a risk, you'll find now is ready to go. It is being accepted wildly. So you might find that you've been working diligently on this, getting it ready to launch, and finances needed to be in there, people needed to come together, those sorts of things. Now, anyone who is putting money into overseas investments and things like that, you might have actually put money in on a risky venture thinking, okay, well, this is where I can make some money, but it's tight there. You'll find that, yes, you are going to be able to make those funds that you wanted, and also you have a feather in your cap. So this is like, I'm really proud of what I've done. I took a risk and I've actually made it. Then we have those that are relocating their company, expanding their country. So whether this be online or whether this is a new product that we're expanding, those kinds of things, and we have put the money into it. Now we get the go ahead. Now we get the response that we wanted. Now, in terms of our study, our finances, and our career, this is about, okay, I've been hanging out for the results. I've worked really hard to the end of the year. I've been, working diligently. I've put all my energy into what I'm doing, and now I've got those results that I wanted. So at home, you do have the Two of Cups. Now, this is, again, we've got a Leo over this, Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. Now, this is, for some of you, we've healed our finances. So again, if we put our efforts into getting a loan, if we've been putting our efforts into keeping the debtors at bay, if we've been, trying to get some sort of financial agreement going, you'll find that it has. This is also about the coupling, the partnership in this family. So if this is about you and a loved one, then this is about, we have reconciled together, whether this be, I've come home for Christmas because I usually walk away, or that, we've gotten back together, we're both on the same page here, we've helped each other out, because you also have the Lovers card as well. So putting those two together, this is a union. Some of you might find that you are getting engaged or have something to celebrate this week, the 24th, just before Christmas. Also, this is about family coming together and healing what was an issue before, and this might have been financial issues. This could have been a addiction or drinking issue as well. And lastly, if you live on your own, if you don't have partners and things like that, then this is about you signing a contract to do with a property, whether this be renting, leasing, or buying, and you're signing on the dotted line, and you're very happy with those results. Now, with your health, you do have the Three of Cups. Three of Cups is success, and it's in the terms of vocal cords, speech, fingers, arms, hands, shoulders, lungs, and nervous system. So if there's been any issues with the way that you communicate, with the way that you, your immune system, fingers, arms, shoulders, so anything there that has been, numb, pins and needles, for some of you seizures, anything that communicates, anything where it disrupts that communication as well. So for some of you, this is migraines, those kinds of things. So you have had some tests done, you have been putting energy into this, you have been following the orders that you needed to, and now you find that you have got that success, you've hit bank, you have reaped the rewards for what you've put your hard work into. With your love, you do have the Lovers card. So for established couples, this is something solidifying you as a couple. So whether we are celebrating 50, 40 years, whatever, of a marriage, or if we are something as a couple we are uniting with, and it's major, and this is about the next step for us. This is about celebrating who we are as a couple. Those of you that are single, this is, you know, very much meeting someone this week who you really feel is a soulmate, who you really feel can be really important in the terms of your love life. Those of you that have been having issues up and down with your relationship, looks like you're getting back together. If there has been a healing, if we did need to go and see counsellors, if we did need a time apart, wherever the solution is, it is found. So for some of you, if there has been a issue with the family, you know, if there's any legalities there as well, you are going to come to that agreement. You will have that, and you are going to be happy with those results. For some of you, both sides are happy with these results, but you've been hanging out for the results. There is a healing there. There is a contract there. This is you being able to agree on what it is that you needed. With your Adoring Virtue, messages for the angels. Daniel is the card of marriage. He's there for partnerships, love, or work. And he's there with any negotiations. He's there with that communication. So, you know, if this is about, okay, I've been putting myself out there, I have been wanting to, also if we're relocating, if we're trying to relocate and we've put the funds in and we haven't had any news yet. This is, you know, I have spoken to someone, we're well and truly on our way, and now I can get on making those plans to actually travel. But if this is about, you know, your work, what you're trying to expand on, you know, if this is a promotion, if this is a product, if this is your teaching, if this is your learning, all of those different things where you are putting finances into there, Daniel is saying he's helping you there with that transition and good communication in love. This is, you know, like I said, if we've had a break, we're going to smooth things over. We're going to have some sort of reconciliation. If this is about used to as a couple with the Lovers card, this is, yes, we are celebrating a milestone together, and this is bringing us even closer together. Layla says that sometime this week you might be feeling a little bit lonely. And for others, this is, okay, well, I'm not sure. I'm come to the end of the year. For some of you, you're thinking, I've come to the end of the year. I don't feel like I've progressed in another year. Nothing's changed. I'm starting the new year exactly. I'm ending the year exactly the way that I'm starting, as I always have. And I don't feel like, you know, any improvements being made. And so you're looking at your future and you're saying, well, what do I want? What do I need to do? What do I want to be able to get to that place that I need? And this is a good hard look at yourself in the mirror. For others, this is, you know, I am thinking about my future. And this week you're going to get some information which helps you to decide. Then you've got Maya. Maya's talking about extended education, all those, you know, lawyers, accountants, bosses, banks, those sorts of things. And this is about, you know, signing those contracts. It also, be careful of what you're lured into. Check those financials, check that dotted line, make sure that it sounds too good to be true. So for all others, this week, you know, things might have been treading water. Things might have been slow no matter how hard you work. And you're going to find from this week on, you'll know where you stand. Things will start moving direct. And any kind of communication or slowdown or marketing or any issues that you've been having where it's been really, really hard, you're going to find that things will suddenly start to boost. So be kind to you and those you love. And from Jedi Side Jake, may the force be with you. Merry Christmas, everyone.